Welcome back to Small Town Big Deal. Well, Jan, we've moved about 4 hours inland in Oregon and about 30 or 40 degrees hotter.
Yeah, I think for sure. And what brought us here is a company that's building homes all across the northwestern United States. But their real mission is changing the lives of families who never thought they could ever own a home.
This house is a miracle. Our home.
Located on a quiet cul-de-sac in the central Oregon city of Bend, there is a house filled with laughter.
This is called the Flying Squirrel.
It's a place where single mom Sherry Tran and her 3 kids, Eli, Lalana, and Asher, can finally feel safe and secure.
So the environment that your kids are growing up in is much better.
Yes, much better.
That's 3 muches.
Yes, much better. I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night wondering what's going on outside.
That all changed for the Tran clan when Sherry applied and was selected for a unique program offered by Hayden Homes and its not-for-profit partner, First Story.
You know, what is First Story?
We help families that couldn't otherwise own a home own their own home.
So let me get this straight. You don't charge any interest and no down payment, and you lower the requirements to 50 to 70% of normal requirements?
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Okay, that's unheard of.
I tell you what, if more companies followed their example, we'd be a lot better off.
Homes are sold at market value, with payments ranging from $450 to $700 a month.
It makes a huge difference. Families that are ready and have been working hard, and now they get the chance.
What was that day like when you found out you were going to get?
I want to hear this.
I just screamed and I ran downstairs to the kids. I was jumping up and down. I was just screaming. We all started screaming. We all started dancing around, and we were just all over the place.
When you're around Sherry and her children, you get a strong sense of how much joy exists in that home. And you know what? It rubs off on you too.
My oldest son, he always knew. He was like, when do we get the house?
He was positive.
He knew. He was like, oh, we're gonna get the house. It's not if, it's when we're gonna get the house. We're so getting the house.
That's this attitude this one has all the time. In the post-war years, buying a home was well within reach for most families, and it was key to the expansion of the great middle class and to the prosperity that came with it.
But how things have changed. In fact, 2015 marked the lowest home ownership rate in the U.S. since 1967. That's a trend First Story is trying to reverse, one family at a time.
It's not really just our opportunity, but it's our privilege, and it's almost our responsibility to give back.
Scott Knox, First Story's chairman, says paying it forward is one of the company's long-standing core values.
It really was just called the abundance philosophy. As we get abundance, we sort of owe it to pay it forward and have abundance for everyone else.
So now we get to actually help in some of the construction?
Hayden Homes president Steve Klingman says it takes a total team effort.
We feel like we're a part of the community, and in affordable housing, home ownership, it's the American dream.
Tradesmen and suppliers all donate their time and material to offset the cost of building First Story homes.
We have our trade partners and our suppliers and our vendors, the people that supply us the materials and the trades that help build our homes. We're all in this together.
And then walk it up.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey!
I always say thank you is just not enough. The amount of community you feel from everyone that came, whether it be donating windows or insulation or just the finishings or just their time to build, just so a family can feel secure.
To me, home means here, and everywhere around me in this house is a safe place.
It's your first story in a new home, and for us, it's creating opportunities for people to really thrive. I mean, you remember what it's like to grow up in the home, holidays in your home and gathering around the table or gathering around the fireplace. Those are things that I cherish from my childhood, our team members cherish, and we want to provide that opportunity to as many people as we can.
To me, home means wherever my family is, but it's really nice to have a place where I can be with them a lot.
They feel stable, they feel consistent with something, and just, have 2 feet on the ground.
This has got to feel good. Can you describe the feelings that you get when you hand off those keys to a family?
It doesn't get old. I mean, you can see probably a little emotional every time. Yeah.
it's just really special. You just know the difference that you're making in a family's life, and they're not going to get another chance if we're not here. So that's why we come to work every day.
How has it changed your life?
The amount of stuff we do together, because I don't have that stress of, oh, we have to move again, and no, we can't put that up on the wall. That's just, you know, we're gonna damage the property, and, you know, not having to worry about those kind of things just made us become more of a family. Just having more opportunities to do stuff together, and it's really been so powerful. I mean, just amazing.
Chick-fil-A, in partnership with Small Town Big Deal, is excited to bring you stories of remarkable people making a difference in their communities. Welcome back to Small Town Big Deal.
You know, Jan, when I first had the dream to start this show, it was to tell great American stories like the one we just told.
Hayden Homes and First Story, what they're doing for families is so inspirational. We thank them for letting us tell their story.
Yeah.
And to meet Sherry and her kids,
What a great family.
oh, so much fun. I want to be one of her kids.
They're really cool. And did you get enough kites this week?
Believe it or not, no, because I wanted to see even more. I never knew they were so big, so beautiful,
Wow.
or so complex.
And John, could he make that thing dance? And he even taught us a little bit.
Dancing kites, who knew? I did not.
And you know, I know you wanted to do that glass blowing for so long, and you finally got to.
I finally got my whole life. And I want your paperweight.
You know, I hope you've enjoyed our trek through Oregon this week as much as we have. I'm Rodney Miller.
Can I have your paperweight?
You sure?
And I'm Jan Carl, you heard it.
Join us again next week, and once again, we celebrate the great stories from across America.
What?
Seriously, just put a little tap.
No!
What do you mean no?
Okay, now you almost got it.
I almost have it.
Almost through.
Don't put your hand there. Don't put your...
Trust me, I'm not.
Oh my gosh. Home building is hard work.